Like, why would the staff and alumni of GB News go out of their way to support Russell Brand straight off the bat, even before the allegations had been aired? Like, why would you hitch your flag to that mast? That is hugely risky for your corporate and personal brand. But actually, it kind of makes sense. Because the reality is this: they can't criticise Brand or the cushy blind-eye treatment he received at Channel 4 or the BBC, because to do that, that would attract comparisons and parallels that would be drawn between their own continuation of platforming Dan Wootton. Wootton was the subject of a series of allegations in a Byline Times expose earlier this year.
These past few days, I have been the target of a smear campaign by nefarious players with an axe to grind. But the criminal allegations being made against me are simply untrue. I do also note that there are dark forces out to try and take this brilliant channel down. Dark forces. Coordinated media attack.
So instead, they back him. And as a cheeky little deal sweetener, who knows? Maybe some of his impressionable ultra conspiracy theorist YouTube subscribers will start seeing GB News in their algo. Interesting side note, do you know Ofcom have opened 4 new investigations into GB News' requirement for impartiality? 4! 4 separate investigations. 4 instances that the UK regulator is now looking into. From times they've hosted a panel, but it's just 2 Tories laughing about X or Y with no alternative viewpoints. And this is the caliber of idiot you're dealing with. This is like 5th gear cretiny.
It was only one side of the story.
It was very one-sided.
We literally have a UK news channel who are under investigation multiple times for not showing due impartiality, criticising award-winning journalists for being a bit one-sided.
Like trial by media.
Trial by media.
Trial by media.
Very one-sided.
Another side note, do you know GB News are considering moving some of their more Ofcom problematic presenters to stream only? Like, they know they can't keep getting investigation after investigation, fine after fine. But they also know who their audience are. And who they are is largely conspiracy diet, Trumpy, Brexity fantasists who only want to be spoon-fed the sort of nonsense that gets them fined. So what do? Do they tone down the craziness and try to compete with factual news? No. They don't know how to make that sort of content. That'd be like asking Richard Curtis to direct a hip-hop drama. Like, their USP, their whole thing is bringing on people like, vaccine skeptics and anti-lockdown types and Lawrence Fox burning rainbows. No, you leave my snacks alone. So what do if they aren't toning it down and they want to avoid fines? They just move the crazy online where it's just out of Ofcom's reach. Speaking of which, I'm on YouTube. So am I? Am I out of Ofcom's reach? Did Freeview Jesus kill Diana? I would watch that.